This is Eric Mwatha with Mwatha.com for the week of August 20th, 2012. Let's take a look at the market here. We've been trading for about, I would say about 2 hours since the beginning of this new week. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ weekly, which is obviously showing a signs of a potential breakout or maybe even a stall point. So again, always whenever you come back to these old highs, you have to see how the market responds. Are we going to hold that breakout level there or attempt, or are we going to stall? Right now, from what I can tell, there are signs of a stall taking place as of right now, because if you take this area here on the weekly RSI for the NASDAQ, which is this area here, you'll see that this corresponds to a former high here and then a break of that high and then this pullback. So this break here was where the market started going down in April of this year, and so we are back at this area. It would not surprise me if we stall here. If this breakout can't hold, more than likely we will see this market push the RSI lower, and also the market come back to at least test the 10-week moving average or even the 33-week moving average. So let's look at, we'll have to take a look at those levels and see how things behave. If you take a look at the Dow from a daily chart, quite interesting here. You'll see that the Dow has been trading in this upward channel here over the last since April. Channel has developed, and over the last week or so we've been banging head to the top side of that line. Now it also happens to be an area where we have this resistance level coming from the former daily closing highs from this area here. So there is some level of, market is going to have to decide whether it wants to move above this level here with a sharp and strong breakout, or if we stall. And like right now, looking at what we have on our chart, it's really hard to tell. Are we stalling? Are we breaking out? If we break out, that's good for the bulls. That means that all the breakouts we've been playing and any current breakouts are going to do well. If the market stalls here, can't move above that level and pulls back, then the breakouts and all other leading stocks are also going to pull back along with the market. If we take a look at the Dow from a weekly Dow view, you'll see that we actually managed to close above this 13,232, 13,232, which was a former weekly closing high. We had closed above that. As long as the Dow, now watch this level here, as long as the Dow is trading above that breakout level, then the market might have an opportunity to move higher. Again, that's the level to watch. If it stays above that, then the bulls can continue playing the upside. If it pulls back, then maybe some shorts might be in order. Again, you see this, it's a tricky level in the market, because if you take a look at the RSI, which is a measure of the sentiment, this is where the most recent pullback in the market took place, which is this pullback here. And so now we are back at this area here. If the RSI stalls here, expect the market to pull back even farther. The Dow monthly is showing signs of a serious breakout here. 13,213 is where the former monthly closing high right there. If the market can stay above that level, the monthly charts could suggest a push to probably even challenge 2007 highs, which is the Dow's all-time high. So let's take a look at these levels over the next couple of days and weeks to see whether they can hold. If the market can't hold those levels, then obviously this is gonna bring a crowd of sellers and market's gonna push lower. One of the charts that's really telling about the market's potential here is the NASDAQ 100. As you can see, this is a 13-year monthly chart for the NASDAQ, and right now we are trading at levels not seen since 2000, late 2000, early 2001. So markets hasn't traded above that level going way back. Almost an 11-year high is about to take place here. So let's watch the former closing high here for 2012, which is 2,755.2755. on the Nasdaq 100. If the market can stay above that level, that's a powerful breakout, and you definitely have to stay long and keep finding quality breakouts. If the market can't hold, then I suggest it's obvious that we are going to see a pullback. So since we are very close to these breakout levels, actually right now trading above that 2,755 level, we have to assume, just given the numbers and taking all the opinions and taking all the excess in the market, just looking at it from a purely technical standpoint, that's a breakout that could continue pushing high. If we take a look at the S&P 500, which pretty much reflects the Dow and the Nasdaq, the S&P 500 is trading above its breakout level of 1408, 1408. It's trading above that. That's a breakout. The thing we need to watch here is the RSI. Again, this level here on the RSI corresponds to the high there, and we are now trading again back at this level here. Should we turn around here and move the RSI lower, that's going to lead to the market really coming off the highs and breaking down. So right now, just by looking at this chart, this is a breakout. The market could push higher. If it moves higher above this level, then you still have to continue playing the upside. If it rolls over and breaks down, you really have to be very cautious. One more chart here, which is a telling of what the market could do over the next couple of hours into the next couple of trading days, is the Dow 30-minute chart. And what you see here is we've been trading in this upward trading triangle here, or a wedge, and we haven't moved above this top lines here. So unless the market can move above this level here, can break out above this wedge, maybe this is a trap. Another important thing to notice is that even though the market is making higher highs, as you can see, the market is making higher highs, yet the technicals are making lower lows. So that negative divergence might be a reason why this market pulls back. Also notice that it's quite obvious, using the RSI setting of 26 instead of the usual 14, I've used 26 here. You see that the market's not been able to move above this declining RSI resistant top line. If that remains the case, my thinking here is more than likely this market pulls back based on just what I see. So, but we have to watch those numbers I mentioned in the video. If the market stays where it is, you still have to play the upside, because this is a strong market just based on a breakout attempt. But then you start seeing signs of this is where the market could just hit a roof, a ceiling, and go lower. Eric Muather with Muather.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings.